Let's keep on going and scroll down to the command mode keyboard shortcuts. So we successfully made it into command mode by pressing escape, but we didn't issue any shortcuts other than pressing enter to go back into edit mode. So now we're going to learn a few commands to literally command the notebook in order to do specific tasks. So luckily, these commands, there's just a few of them that are used the vast majority of the time. I would say I probably use these 90% of the time. There are more keyboard shortcuts here, but these are the most important ones and the ones I will cover in this video. Okay, so first of all, if you're in command mode, and let's just go into edit mode first, we press escape. That's the most important button, is just to get into command mode first. One thing to note is that you can press up and down arrow keys. So that's all I'm doing here is pressing the up and down arrow keys to move between the cells. So that again keeps your hands on the keyboard. You don't have to use your mouse to click from one cell to another. The next shortcut I want to show is how to add a cell above, and it's simple by tapping A. So this is, again, it's in command mode. This on edit mode, this will just literally type an A, but we're in command mode. There's no blinking cursor. The cell is outlined in blue. So I'm going to tap A, and all of a sudden I get a new cell in my notebook. I can press B to add a cell below. So A for above, B for below. And I can use my keys to go up and down. And then to delete, I just tap X. So I can just tap X like this, add some cells back in with A. So very easy to do, and something that I do frequently. So I will be doing this during the lessons, and I won't be telling you that I am adding cells. You'll have to know that, he must have just pressed A to add a cell or press B to add a cell below. So I do these while I'm teaching in the notebooks without actually verbalizing it. So if you see a new cell pop up, you'll know that I've used one of these keyboard shortcuts. All right, the next thing I want to show is how to convert a cell from Markdown and then back to code. So it's pretty simple. M is for Markdown. You have to be in command mode, so just tap M. And when you do that, the in will be gone. It'll change to Markdown. You just tap in Y to go back to code cells. So you can just go M, Y, like that. Okay, so those are the command mode keyboard shortcuts. You can actually do all of these shortcuts with the menu up here. So I do want to show you that. That's why I have this section. I just prefer that you learn to use the keyboard shortcuts. I think they will really there's just a vast improvement over the the menus that you have to use your mouse. But all of these you can also do with your mouse. So for instance, if you go to the insert menu, you do insert cell above, you insert cell below. You have to go to edit in order to delete the cell. It actually cuts the cell, so you can paste it, but it's just easier to say that it deletes the cell, which it does. You can do it here too with these, so you can keep pressing X over here. You can add cells with this plus sign, but again, I'd actually never use these. I just press X, A, and B, and then M and Y to change between Markdown and code cells. All right, so that's it for the keyboard shortcuts. These are the most common ones that you're going to use the vast majority of the time. Highly recommend that you practice, get the muscle memory down. It will, improve your performance when doing Python, just because you'll just spend more time programming instead of fiddling around with the notebook.